All right, so we are live now. This is the immersion, and I am Bruna, the hostess this afternoon. Today I have with me Elton, Fernanda, Heider, Julia, Rogério, and Maria. Maria Fernanda, two Fernandas today. And we are live on YouTube. This is the immersion. It's not a class, just a conversation. Nobody here is going to teach or to correct or to judge you somehow. It's just a safe place to communicate. All right. Since there are 7 of us, I'm going to split us in the breakout rooms. All right. Please don't forget to just choose someone to read the questions and make sure everybody's going to talk a little bit. And don't correct on each other. Enjoy it. Be respectful. And I think that's it. If you need any help in the breakout room, there's a button down below called Ask for Help. You can click there and I can go to the room to help you if you need anything. All righty. Well, I think I said everything. Just before we go, I will split us in the rooms then. So I'm going to have here in the main room with me, Elton and Julia. The other guys are going to the breakout room. All right. Hope you guys enjoy it. And at 1:50, I will bring everybody back. Please don't forget to introduce yourself. And if you feel uncomfortable or if something happens, you can come back to the main room. All right, I will be here with Elton and Julia. So let's go, guys. All right, let's start introducing ourselves. Julia, since it's your first time with me, can you share with us who you are?
Okay, so my name is Julia. I am 18 years old. I started to learn English 2 years ago, and now I am to training my pronunciation because, in my opinion, I need to be better in English, and I have many hobbies. I like to read, I like to watching TV, and I like to writing sometimes. So that's it. How about your guys?
Very good, Ju. Can I call you Ju?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's great. Welcome aboard, then, Ju. My name is Bruna. I live in São Paulo with my family. I work as a teacher and also as a community manager here on TALKNTALK. This is my job. I love being here. I've been a hostess since September 2021. And yeah, I love this place. I love this community. And I hope you enjoy our conversation today. And I think that's it. My hobbies are dancing. Learning Spanish is one of my new hobbies. And talking to my boyfriend, spending some time with him, being around my friends. I think that's it. Going out with my friends, that's all. And you, Elton, who are you?
I am 30 years old, and I have one dog. I am married. I have one son called David, and I work with design. And I don't have hobbies a lot, but I like read. I like listen to music. That's it about me.
Very good. And how long have you been here on TNT, Elton?
This month, I started the 25 in December, more or less.
Since December?
Yes.
Oh my God, really? I thought it was more. Okay, very good. Very good. Amazing. Thank you so much. And I think we can start with the first question now that we already know each other. What is productivity for you, Elton? Let's start with you.
The complicated because I think productivity. I think the person that start and finish challenge. I think the person, I don't know, procrastinador, assim, I don't know.
Procrastinator.
Procrastinator, the person, the procrastinator, and don't have distractions. Don't have distractions because this moment in my example, I work in my house. Is very distraction. Né? My family, smartphone. I think productive. You can start. Don't have stop working a lot. I think it is the productivity, the person productive.
Very good. Yeah, it's a difficult question, right? To define the meaning of productivity. I think it's about working efficiently. I think that's the word. But not in a long period of time, in a because as you were saying, although sometimes we are productive, but it takes a lot of time, right? So if you are a procrastinator, you are not that productive, right? Because you are doing what you need, but it's taking a lot of time. So I think to be productive, you need to produce, like you need to work or to study in a good amount of time, not in a long period of time, I think. I don't know.
For example, I don't wake up early in my case, but I sleep late. I do my tasks night at night. I can, but I think if I wake up early, I will productive a lot.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very good. Ju, what do you think about it? What is productivity for you?
In my opinion, productivity is about doing things you need. Like if I had to study every single day, I need to do that. And when you are the productive people, you're doing things without motivator, and you don't procrastinator in the most time. So for me, productivity is doing all things you have this. That's it.
I got you. So when you do everything you need, you think you are productive. Okay, that's good. That's good. And do you have strategies? Do you have any strategies to be productive? Or like, for example, if someone tells you, I am not that productive, can you help me? What can someone do to improve their productivity?
In my case, I talk for people doing what you need, and if you don't have a motivator, doing in the same time the same things, because in my opinion these people doing things just when you have motivated for this. Like if you need to study, you study when you want, know when you need. And for me have the different, when you think things when you have to do that, and when you want to do that. For me, if you want to do the people more productive, we need to have a routine in the first time, and just doing what you need.
I loved it. These are great strategies. You don't think too much. And it was really nice what you said, about sometimes there are things we don't like. It doesn't matter if we want to do or not, right? So sometimes we just have to do that, and not to think if we want. Because my personal training usually tells me, if you let your brain tells you what to do, like if you keep thinking, you won't act, because your brain will tell you, today you can rest, and then tomorrow you can rest too, and then the other day you will rest, and then you never do what you need, right? So I think what you said is really nice. Don't think too much, just do, because we need it, because it's necessary, right? I loved it. Elton, do you have a routine just like you said? What do you think we can do to improve our productivity?
I think the people to find your time. I think the your timing is even, is night, or or you can you like work, you like work in morning or study night. I think you need to find your time, because you find your time, you can do routine, and uh, and the things you like. Uh, I think the 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 people is very different in perspective. I think you need to find your time. In my example, I study in night because I I I don't have more in uh, in early day. Early day. I think you find you can improve your productivity.
Yeah, that's nice, because I think it's about knowing ourselves, right? Like if you know yourself, if you know what is the best for you, for example, you are saying, I work better at night. In the morning, I'm not happy, I'm not that productive. You know that because you know yourself, right? And I think this is really nice too. I work better at night, so I will organize my routine to study at night. I will organize my routine to work harder at night, right? So that is a good tip. I would say organization is another good point too. To be organized can also help improve productivity. And it's interesting to say that, but I think a good eating habits, eating vegetables, eating healthy food, it really helps me too, because I don't feel sleepy when I eat healthy. I feel more motivated, I feel more energy when I am doing exercise and when I am eating healthily, drinking water. When I have good habits for my life, I think it also helps me to be productive. These
Yes.
are my advices for people who want to be more productive. Well, Elton, what do you think are the disadvantages of being too productive? What are the disadvantages of excess productivity?
I think you don't need the unique focus productivity. You need to be happy in days. because you assess the productivity, you tired with time, because you need to finish all things, and you can to be burnout, or you can tired your work because you don't stop. I think you need productivity, but you need together and the productivity and the happy in your day, and
Yeah.
I don't know, de aproveitar,
To enjoy.
enjoy, I'm sorry.
Perfect.
A relation and the productivity and enjoy your life, because
Yeah.
you need do things, don't predict. You think, do you, yeah, you need study or read things, don't productivity, or play games, or so, social media. I think you need balance.
Very good. I loved it. Balance, I think this is really important, right? And it's nice, because like you were saying, sometimes when we are too productive, people take advantage of us, so you are working hard, you are being productive, so I will give you more jobs, more work, and then when you see you burn out, you get overwhelmed, and you have no time and no energy to do anything, and you don't enjoy life, so I totally agree with you, Elton. I think this is really important to find this balance, because for our health, it's not good to work too much, right? It's good to do what you have to do to work, and because it is important for life. But if you are just focusing on being productive, it's bad. Yeah. Ju, what do you think about it? What are the disadvantages?
So, in my opinion, the more disadvantage is when you put uh, many pressure on yourself. Like if you are the productive people, you need to understand you will not be productive 100% in the years, in the weekend. And that's okay. We are women. We doing things wrong. Uh, we have feelings, and the when you study, when you understand this, for me, your productivity is more good, and you need to understand you are not 100% in your active in your time, and that's okay. We need to understand this, and uh, enjoy your routine, enjoy your time, and don't put more pressure on yourself, because these things are so difficult. And another thing, when in my opinion, is not good, is looking so much things about productivity in social media, because when you do that, we we looking when life is not true, because in social media, every every single every single thing is not good for your mental health. And when I see that, I remember me, because I in the past, I looking many video about productivity, and the people who doing many things in one day, and I just think, oh my God, I don't do nothing, and I do many things. So don't compare yourself with other people, and don't compare yourself with social media life, because people don't share the truth. So that's it.
True. Oh, I'm sorry. I turned my mic off. This is so real, right? Like, and I was talking to some friends another day, because I love watching these organization videos on YouTube, no, videos about Notion. I don't know if you know this website, guys. It's just um, a website where you can organize your stuff, and there are so many videos on YouTube of like people who have the most beautiful template on Notion. They have the perfect life, the perfect they do exercises, they are productive, they are organized. And this is really bad. So, Ju, I couldn't agree more with you. And I try to avoid this kind of content too, because when we compare ourselves, right, it's really, I don't know, we feel like disappointed because we don't, sometimes we just can't do what they are doing, right? And we feel we are not enough. So I couldn't agree more with you. I loved it. Thank you so much for sharing. Well, let's go to the next one, guys. I will skip number 4 and go to number 5. Do you think smartphones increase or decrease productivity?
Uh,
Tough
I,
question. What do you
I,
think?
uh, I use my smartphone to work,
Mhm.
too, but I think decrease my productivity. Uh, when I want productivity, I I stay. Uh, uh, I need stay not near my smartphone. I I forgot I have smartphone. I have smartphone. I try uh, because when people talk to me or uh, or uh, is screen this someone somebody talk to me. Uh, I think the crazy productive, but depending your job, you need use a lot. But I think you have you have careful about the smartphone because the time in smartphone is very fast. 2 hours, 3 hours in social media. I work making software. I am UX designer. Uh, I know the infinite scroll is very dangerous because you think no finish, no finish, no finish, and you lose your time. This I think the script protect, but it is necessary.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice what you said, because it's really difficult, but just like you, I use the cell phone all the time. We work from home, so we are always talking with our team on WhatsApp or on Telegram, and it is like necessary, but for example, sometimes I am checking Telegram and I open Instagram quickly, and then like when I see I am using Instagram for an hour, so so it's really difficult. It's complicated. I am with you. I think it decreases productivity, but I think it's hard to find this balance. It's hard to like, because our smartphones, our cell phones, they are important for us, just like you were saying. It's how we connect with other people. It's the place where we can talk to everybody. So finding this balance is really difficult. I feel you. Yeah. Ju, how is it for you?
For me, depended how you use it, your cell phone, and what people you are. Like now, we use it, the digital things for doing this conversation, and these things as productive because we are here, we study English, but we need to have control with you doing, like you can't use your cell phone, but you don't don't want to do the cell phone control you yourself, because um, in internet have many things with this distracts us, and the sometimes we talk about yourself, oh, I just look in the social media for a little time, and when you see, you lose the control, and you looking at so much in the past, and your time so much in your social media. For me, we need to have a control. Social media, digital things is so good if you want to study, learn more things. But we need to be careful with this. And if you are people, if you use it, many things about internet, social media, in my opinion, we need to delete your social media for one time, just for focus if you have to do that. And when you need to control your time, and when you passing in social media, you can use it, and doing things productivity, and enjoy with another things in digital things. For me, that's it.
Bruno, I don't listen.
I don't listen you too.
I don't listen, Bruno.
And now,
Yes, yes. Yeah,
yes, I don't
now
know. Yes, it's working
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I tried to use the microphone, but I think it's not working. I don't know why. All right, then let's see the next question, guys. How can we be more productive studying English? This is a good one. Let's start with you, Julia. I'm going to start with you now. What do you think? What are your strategies?
Mm, in my opinion, when I study English, I study with things we do in Portuguese, like with I watch many things uh, in my whole life. I like to watching, and then now I start to watching things just in English, because I start to understand more things in another language when I do that, and I like to talking, and I start to talk in another language. For me, if you want to do productivity and learn another idioma, you need to do that things with you doing a native language. For me, this is a good thing for the learning, and every single people when I'm meeting in the talking another language, doing me, oh, I understand. I start to learn English, watching Netflix. I start to learn English, playing game, and for me, this I good. a good things for doing, and you enjoy yourself, and the learning. For me, if you want to do productive in another language, just doing the same things we will doing, but in another language.
I loved it. Yes, this is a good tip, trying to do or for example, if you are trying to find some information about family, why don't you look for it in English, right? If you're trying to find something about gardening, why don't you try to find this information in English, right? And this helps a lot. This is a great idea, Ju, and it's amazing. I am totally with you. I think listening to things in English, to podcasts, watching videos in English, finding channels you like, finding podcasts you are interested in, or if you don't like to listen to things, reading books you want to read, but try to find them in English and try to read in English. So all of these things, like doing what you like, just like you were saying, do what you like, but in another language. That's a great strategy. What do you think about it, Elton?
I am trying because uh, I in this year I try study every day, and I think you you can study two 3 times a week, uh, because you
Ju, can you hear Elton?
Yes.
Yes. He froze it for
Yes.
me. Did he freeze it for you?
Sorry, I
He's,
can understand.
he's frozen, right? Elton is frozen, right? Ele tá congelado, né? He's frozen.
Yes.
Ah, okay, okay. I thought it was for me only. Maybe it's his connection that is not that good. It's okay then. So let's see. I will try to text him to say, oh, he left. Yeah. All right. So it's just you and me now, Ju. I loved your tips, for to be more productive in English. That's amazing. Let's see the next one. Do you use any productivity method with an up-to-date list of projects or tasks? How do you organize?
So in these years, I buy one things key. One things for me is so good. We call it planner. Is one notebook with you just organize your time. It is heavy divisions like in months, weekend, and the productive things we need to do that in your whole years. I do this because this year's in 2023 is my first gap year, and in 2024 I go to apply to study in another country, and for these things I need to have 1 year with I need to do many things. I need to study for tests. I need to be better in English. I need to do many things, and I basically I don't have many times for do all things when I need, but when I buy this planner, I can organize better my time for and the uh ever people who talk for me, oh Julia, how is it better things with I can do that if I want to organize my time. I just talking by one planner is so good, and the don't organizing your cell phone, because for me cell phone is good for organize your time, but it's better if you need to organize it in paper, because you don't have distraction like when I in one in the last years I just organize my time in cell phone and the uh, is a so bad for me for these things is more therapeutic. I don't know how to say this in English. For me, organize my time in paper for that's it.
Loved it. Yes, I think you can say therapeutic. Let's find here. Therapeutic. Yeah, I am just like you. I have my planner here. Yeah, therapeutic. That's it. I have my planner here. Every day I write on it. It's here, beautiful. I love having a planner, and I think this, I will show you guys. Look, it's really simple but cute, and it helps me a lot. Having a planner, I think is the best thing for me. Just like you were saying, Ju, it's therapeutic. I can track what I have to do. It's my favorite object ever. I started using a planner in 2020, I think 2020 or 2019 actually. And since then, every year I buy a new one, and it really helps me. I love having a planner, and this is definitely my productivity method. I also use a list on Notion with the tasks I have to do. I write down my projects. I have some parts organized there with my tasks. I think that's it. Elton is connecting and disconnecting, I think, because of his connection, but it's okay. Let's see the next one, Ju. What times of the day and the week is your productivity usually at its highest, and why? When are you more productive?
So I don't know why this happening, but my productivity working in afternoon. I like to do all things when I need it in the afternoon because when in this morning I wake up and I so lonely and I just want to back to bed and sleep again. And for this, my productivity is not so good. And when I want to do the things in night, I don't do the things better because I start to doing what I want, and I I start to my sleeping, and I just want to do for my bed and sleep, and I never do things in night. In night, I just reading sometimes and sleep. For me, it's nice. It's for this, and I don't know why. For me, my productivity is so good in Wednesday because I like to do things alone, and the Wednesday is when when my mom working in officer, and when my dad work too, and I my house is just me, and for me it's so good because I don't have a distraction, and I like Wednesday for this, and I don't like to doing these things in Saturday or Monday because for me it's a not so good day for doing the things. I like to. I am so trying in these years for this. I like to doing things in weekend, uh, just weekends. So that's it.
Nice. Very good. So today is a good day for you because it's Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Yes, awesome. Wednesdays are usually good days for me too. But for example, today is Wednesday and my parents are at home because I live in São Paulo and it's a holiday here. So all my family is at home, and today is being a really hard day for me because they are listening to music and talking loudly, and it's a bit it's a mess. My house is a mess today. but it's okay. No problem. It happens. But I think I am just like you. I usually work better in the morning and in the afternoon. Usually in the morning, I have a lot of meetings and conversations, and things like this. So I usually don't. It's not that I don't work, but I am usually more productive in the evening. Sometimes at night I have some classes or I have something to do and I can work. But I prefer to go to the gym at night. I'm trying to exercise every night and then I focus on it. And the productivity usually in the morning and in the afternoon, these are the best times for me. And talking about the days of the week, I think Wednesdays are good days, Tuesdays are good too. I think Wednesday and Thursday are good too. Monday and Fridays are more difficult because I have a lot of appointments and it's difficult to produce when you have lots of meetings and classes. It's hard for me these days. Well, let's go to the next one. I think number 10. And I want to know a little bit more about you. Ju, let's start talking about what are your goals for this year and what are your productivity goals?
So my goals in these years is advance my English because for me I can understand many things in English, but I can't speak more things because I confuse in many things, and sometimes when I start to speak, these things in my head do be so confusing, and sometimes I don't talking things when I understand. It's so difficult things for me. Talking in English is so difficult, and in these years I need to be better in this part for my English. And these years, I want to start to writing more because in my future I want to be the college. I want to study journalism. I don't know how to say this. And I need to study these things, and I want to take care of myself in these years. I want to I want to start to do a diet and the focus more in the green, and I want to study for exams like NN and the set one test I want to do for studying in another country. And I have a lot of things for doing these years, and that's it. I have many things for talking, but it's a so long list for talking, so
So many
I go
goals.
to finish.
Yes.
Yes.
Amazing. No, but it's awesome, a lot of nice stuff going to you said about being on a diet, going studying to go to college, right? And write more. How do you like you said you want to be a journalist, right? You want to study journalism. Nowadays, do you write? Where and what do you like to write about?
Um, in this moment, I like to writing about myself and my feelings. I like to do that, and I start to um I don't know how to say inscrever in essay competitions because these competitions have many times when I liked it to writing. Having one competition we calling I Brown. In my opinion, this pronunciation, this and the topic when I need to writing is about beautiful, and I
Uh-huh.
need to uh, writing about these things, and this competition is so good, and I need to doing more things about this in these years, and I like to writing about this topic is like beautiful, like sky, poetic things, and I like to uh, writing things like in essay. I like this topic.
Loved it. So you like writing essays in general about anything?
Yes.
Amazing, amazing. And do you write on a notebook, just like you were saying, because you said you feel writing and having paper, it's therapeutic for you. Where do you like to write? On a notebook, on your computer, on a website? Where?
I prefer to writing in cell phone because it's more quickly. But now I just writing in paper because now I am studying many things in English, and I don't know why I start to forget how writing things in Portuguese. There's so difficult things like one time I want to write in one word in Portuguese, and I writing wrong. I don't know why, but this because I am studying so lot in English for these things. When I writing in Portuguese, I use it paper because I don't have Google for help me. So this is so good for training and the
Yeah.
um training my grammar.
I feel you. It's really difficult because we are used to having Google to help us, right? Or for example, if you write on Google Doc, if you open a file on Google Docs, it's going to correct us, right? And then when we write on a paper, or if we write on the cell phone, on the bloco de notas, I forgot how to say bloco de notas, it doesn't correct. So we need to remember how to write, and I totally agree with you. I am terrible at writing in Portuguese and in English. I get confused in both languages. For me, it's really, really difficult. Yeah. That's it, Ju. How was the experience? Did you like it?
Yes, I liked it so much. For me, I like this topic, and these conversations are so good. I like this topic.
Yes, I loved it. It was really nice talking to you too. I am bringing the guys from the breakout room back, Maria Fernanda and Fernanda, two Fernandas. And the guys left. Rogério and Heider left the meeting. I don't know why. Let me see. The girls are coming back. I hope you have enjoyed. I love meeting you, Ju. I hope we can see each other again other days. Hey, how was the conversation? Share with us, Maria. How was it?
Was very fine. And the people, the other people, the guys, was very different opinion than me and Fernanda. Was a little funny.
In what terms, Maria? How was it different?
Me and Fernanda are talking about some techniques and this stuff, and the other guys are talking about, oh, you need to do this, so you will do this because you need to do this. No one will do this, so you need to do this difference. I saw this, but it was fine.
I got you. Well, it's nice because the man left the meeting. Elton's connection was bad. Now it's girls only here, and Rogério and Heider left too. So All the girls are left here. Faye, how was the conversation for you? Thank you so much, Maria.
It was good. I like it. I felt this that Maria mentioned about the techniques of how to be product, how to I don't how to be more how to do the things, but it was cool.
Very good. And it's nice because this, I would just add something here because I think during all the meeting, we got confused with the word productive, that is produtivo, and productivity, that is produtividade. And we have product, that is the verb produzir, you know? So I think it's nice to see the differences, you know, because of language, but I totally feel you, Faye. Faye, and what are your productivity methods? What do you like to do to be more productive?
I like to do some lists, and also use Pomodoro sometimes at work or when I have to prepare any material. I like this kind of things.
Very good. Well, Ju left, so I think we can finish here, girls. I have just sent the link to the feedback. If you two girls want to say something, say that you liked the meeting or that you didn't like, just go for it. It's anonymous, so no problem at all. Thank you so much for coming. It was really nice meeting you, Faye, and Maria again. It's been a while since we talked for the last time. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Even though we haven't talked today, it's always good to have you here. Your energy is awesome. I just love it. Girls, have a great afternoon and see you around. All right.